Alright, I've been seeing this video for like a couple days now. Shout out to Atozi, I think that's how you say it. But I'm gonna put the link in the bio, everything, all that. But shout out to homie for this video. But let's get into this because this guy is just bugging. It says this Pokimane simp went homeless, donating everything. It's all in the title, honestly. As a grown man streaming, how do we get here, man? I don't know. Let's just start the video. This is just insane to me.
Homeless, donating everything to who he thought was Pokimane. Then he was hospitalized all because he genuinely thought he was going to marry Pokimane. I mean, the level of internet delusion has hit an all-time high, and this guy is just...
He said who he thought was Pokimane. So, homie got fleeced, and you're not the smartest one in the room. Damn. That's terrible. I don't like kicking me when they're down, but sheesh, bro. Like I said, how do we get here? This is an educational video for all the young male streamers out there. Get it together, fam. We can't be doing this.
Yet another example. I can't tell if this situation is just depressing, scary, or laughably stupid, but...
all of the above, sir.
Meet the Twitch streamer Shelbo, or as he'll now be known, the guy who convinced himself that he was going to marry Pokimane. This is almost as bad as the lady who was catfished by AI Brad Pitt, but at least this guy didn't divorce someone and spend nearly $1 million to be with Pokimane. Still though, you can't really say...
What? See, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. What? That's for another day.
Things exactly went his way.
Me and Pokimane has been dating for 4 months now. Today is our 4-month anniversary. Guys, she is not single. She is taken. I know she likes to keep up her image saying that she's single and everything, but I am in a relationship with her. We're going to be meeting up soon, and we're engaged, guys. We're engaged. That's why we...
Where do I even start? How do you even get engaged to someone you've never met? This ain't Game of Thrones. But so many red flags here. So many.
We definitely have to discuss things. We'll be getting married soon, very soon. And we will definitely stream it and let you guys know when it's happening and everything.
Someone needs to get their delusional off.
We made the same face at the same time. Shout out to Atozi. Wow. Because... again, what is going on here?
Bro had delusions equipped and he went ahead and pack-a-punched that. The dude has the new expansion pack of being delusional because let's be real, this shouldn't happen. It's creepy and sad, and you would think it's a good parody or meme, right? But from everything that I've seen, this seems to be real, and it's alarming to put it lightly. Also, how did he go from we've been dating for 4 months to we're engaged, guys? What? Are you talking to AI Pokimane? I am worried stories like this are just gonna get...
Gashapon? Fashion!
This guy speaks the truth. It's so crazy. I love it. Let's get back into
her become a reality for some individuals already. But Shelbo here, he started losing money pretty quickly after...
Shelbo! Yeah, stop.
Him and Pokimane's engagement, as he claims that he had to fly to California at the last minute to find Pokimane.
A few weeks ago, when I came to California,
my boy's on some 90-day fiance-ish.
Yeah, based in Houston, Texas, I flew here with $439 for a plane ticket because it was kind of short notice. I came here looking for Iman. Not like that, not trying to stalk her or anything. We do know each other. And she went to the Grammys without me because they told her that she couldn't have a +1. So I'm sitting here, don't know where she lives, which is probably...
Yo. Imagine this was your homeboy. And he's sitting here on FaceTime telling you this on the phone or just whatever. Bro, I don't think we would be friends after this. Because if I tell you one time let that shit go. And you're still telling me some shit like this instead of doing whatever the fuck you gotta do? Nah. Couldn't be that couldn't be my man. I'm sorry.
For the best. She don't want anybody to know that, including me, which is okay. I don't mind, but I'm going to bring her over to where I am.
Super sane and normal thing to do from someone who's never met the woman or actually talked to her. But let's see where this goes. Clearly, a massive downside of being a popular female streamer is having absolute weirdo stalkers thrown at you. It wasn't even that long ago we covered some other female streamer who had a stalker show up to her home.
Sorry, I just want to make this known. I'm subscribed, by the way, so definitely subscribe to the homie because he's fucking hilarious and spits straight truths.
And burn her car down, which also caught fire to her house. I mean, that in itself was an absolute nightmare, but thankfully, this guy isn't as bad. But still, I'm not a stalker, but I flew to California and I don't have her address. I'm sorry, what? Look, okay, people who catfish are obviously sick people, but I truly don't understand why you would fly out to California, spend that much money on a last-minute plane ticket, and not know someone's address. Also, I'm cracking that he's like slightly salty that she didn't bring him along to the grand.
Slightly salty is hilarious. I'm not going anywhere with no one I don't know, especially out of state. I'm sorry, maybe it's just me, but yeah.
Grammys with her. He said it was okay in the video, but you could tell that he wasn't too happy about not being able to tag along to the Grammys.
Alright guys, so I am in California currently. I wasn't able to make the Grammys. That's okay. I had a bit of bigger fish to fry anyway. So let's see how.
Bro said I have bigger fish to fry.
Things go.
Flying to California without her address, thinking that you would go to the Grammys with Pokimane. Things just can't get worse for this guy.
I ended up homeless for about 12 days. No money, no shelter, no anything. I'm sitting here in and out of hospitals, trying to make sure I have somewhere to sleep at night. I ultimately end up at MLK Hospital, which is where they took me in. And I stayed there for a few weeks.
This is the educational part of the video that we need to emphasize right now. Learn from this. Do not be like this. Please, I beg you. Save your money. Stay home. Don't be like this. Just don't be like this, bro. No one in the world is worth this. Please.
Until they found this place for me that I'm at now. Now, this is a transitional housing. I gotta get me a Californian ID. Still got my Texas ID on me.
Hold up. He's dating Pokimane for 4 months, flies to California to see her without having her address, and then officially has nowhere to go. So he ends up homeless and hospitalized. And now he's filming this video from transitional housing, and he's still.
Wait. I think he got hospitalized for his mental well-being because he looked like he wasn't 100% there to begin with. Yeah, like I said, learn from this, please.
Still claiming that they're engaged? Okay, look, at some point, you kind of have to realize and accept that your relationship is an absolute dumpster fire. At best, if she leaves you in a transitional housing, she might not be the one. Also, he said he needs to switch his license over, so is he just planning on staying in California? And he's just gonna wait around until he marries Pokimane?
But here's the main story I'm here to tell. How me and Iman Arnaz met. On October 26th, 2025.
Yeah. Did he just drop her government? Yo. The delusion is insane.
Is when she officially started talking to me.
That hasn't happened yet.
I asked her to marry me on social media on Twitter, and she DMs me on her Pokimane on her alt account, and she starts talking to me. I can't believe it. After all these months, after all these years that I've been talking to her, DMing her, nothing. And finally, she responds to me. Now, here's the funny part about it.
Dude, begging a random internet celebrity that you don't know to marry you is definitely how you get her. Especially if you combine it with flying out to her city and going homeless to meet her. Like, holy shit. This story.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to laugh, but Atozi's fucking hilarious. He's just making it more fun.
It's just so bizarre. Also, while researching this story, I found out that Pokimane claims that she spends 5 figures every single month just to prevent people from doxing her and posting deepfakes. And now I see why. Because you don't want people like this obsessively trying to find out where they live and show up to her house. That's
Bro said, now I see why. If you've been with a woman ever, you should probably know why. Let's keep it a bean.
horrifying. But why would Pokimane allegedly respond to this guy?
Now, here's the funny part about it. She asked me for $70.
Right. Come on, dude. How do we fall for this? This is like the lowest tier scam as well. Dude is literally getting scammed by a level 1 crook.
Nah.
I'm thinking to myself, okay, wait a minute. If this is Pokimane, why is she asking me for $70? I block her. And I thought about it. I said, okay, wait a minute. Maybe this is her, so let me unblock her. She asked me for $70.
So you had the common sense to block her. What would possess you to unblock her, though? That's the crazy part.
So I gave it to her. I've been giving her money ever since. And you might be wondering, wait a minute, why are you giving her money? Well, here's the reason. I love her, and I don't care if she has money or not. I would treat her like a natural woman. Respect her and treat her with love and dignity. No matter what she has, no matter what she does. I love her so much.
Where's the love, respect, and dignity for yourself? Where is it? Please, sir, explain this to me right now, because it needs to be found, because that shit is lacking, bro.
In fact, that's why we're getting married. I gave her $1,500.
Dude, should have listened to the original instinct here. I blocked her because why would Pokimane need that money? Good point. Then I unblocked her and sent her thousands because I love her. Hello? Come on. You're almost there. But Shelbo, he went on to talk about how he received a secret link from a Pokimane account. And of course, he clicked on that link and went to it because he loves her and then proceeded to send this.
Another red flag. Chat, do not click any links that you don't know. I get texts from Easy Pass all the time. They don't do that. Don't click links. Like, the new scam is cyber warfare. Don't click links. Please. Don't click links. Fuck.
This account another $4,000. Then obviously he's not rich if he's in transitional housing. He apparently uses what he has to make do. And he said he's currently not working. He's also on Social Security and he has food stamps and obviously now homeless. Why is he sending money to Pokimane? Or he thinks he's sending money to Pokimane, but it's an AI fake Pokimane, which is why the story is basically as bad as the fake AI Brad Pitt lady. But with that story, this woman divorced her husband and used the over $800,000 settlement to send a fake AI Brad Pitt money. This guy, he got tricked out of a house and home, literally. Completely different dollar amounts. Both should have never happened. But Shelbo claims that he talked to Pokimane.
Yo, what goes on? I've heard of romance scams and stuff, but yo.
On the phone at some point, so I wouldn't be surprised if the scammers used AI for that. The social media page they originally DM'd him apparently looked similar to Pokimane's, but this wouldn't be the first time that a fake social media account added numbers to make the page look original.
But he's also a fucking idiot, bro. Said she DM'd me from her alt account.
Because I mean, especially if
you know what? like I said, this video is for informational purposes. Let's be informational. If you don't FaceTime with someone, or if they, you know what I mean, is pretty much unalive at that point. So, especially, you know, if you've never even met them in person, it's definitely unalive at that. So, focus on yourself. It's the moral of the story here.
If this happened on Twitter, all they had to do was buy a verification badge and bought like 20, 30,000 followers and say it's an alt account, and then suddenly it looks somewhat believable for someone who has no idea what they're doing. So in this guy's defense, being catfished is sadly common, but come on, at least use the airplane mask rule. Supply yourself with oxygen.
It's common, but you gotta look at the demographic. I'm just gonna say it like that. Look at the demographic. Just look at the demographic of people who are getting romance scammed, please. So, it is common, but just look at the demographic, please. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna be nice here.
First, so you can then help others. If you're going to send a streamer money, make sure you at least don't go homeless doing so. And in this case, he didn't even send a streamer money. That probably went straight to some Indian call center.
And in return, I was able to speak with her and talk with her. That's not the reason she did it, though, but I wanted to give her $1,500. I later on gave her $4,000 just cause. You might say, are you rich or something? Absolutely not. But
I'm juggling with the mental intelligence quote in here. Homie's jumping back and forth between being logical and not logical. Like, I'm so confused. Like, I don't want to victim blame, but dog, you talking about you gave her 4 bands just cause, and you're on food stamps and transitional housing? Ah! Get it together, champ.
Use what I had. But I'm gonna tell you something now, guys. I'm currently not working right now. I'm just working off of Social Security right now, which is understandable. I'm getting food stamps. And again, you might be wondering.
I'm trying not to laugh, but the way my brain works, they said I'm not working, but I'm working off Social Security. What does this mean? Somebody, if anyone out there can explain that, please. Just, please.
Wondering, okay, why aren't you relying on her to help you out? I don't want to do that. That's just how I am.
I promise you, nobody's asking that. Nobody's asking you that, brother. I'm sorry. Bro said, I know you're probably wondering why you're not relying on her. No, we're not.
He's literally giving a scammer more money than he keeps for himself. This is just painful at this point.
I don't want to rely on her to do anything. In fact, I want to pay for her. But you know what? I don't mind her helping me every now and then. She is a beautiful, beautiful woman.
Yo, see? He jumps back and forth. I don't want to help me. You know what? I'm going to let her help me. Like, bro, I'm sorry not to laugh, but fuck.
I love very much. And the fact that people are calling me crazy to say that I'm dating her, I don't blame them for saying it. Look, I know this is Pokimane we're talking about. And look, me, yeah, we're dating. You guys.
Yo, he said that with such confidence. God bless his heart. God bless his heart, man.
I have to accept that.
Please say this is an elaborate troll.
She wanted to come to my birthday party. This girl asked me to buy her a $900 plane ticket. And here's the thing, it's not that I couldn't do it. I could do it. Well, I don't have...
He's doing this for likes, views. He has to be. He has to be playing the system because, bro, there's no fucking way it is delusional.
Don't worry about that anymore since I'm in California now. We're kind of sort of close to each other now. Moving forward, we love each other very much. We tell each other that all the time. Like I said, today is our 4-month anniversary.
So he's given her like $4 grand in 4 months when clearly some of that capital should have been deployed on some nail clippers.
But I did want to decide to stream today just...
In his defense, though, that's just normal dating now. I feel like I don't want to just blame one side, but people are accustomed to what have you done me lately? What have you done for me lately? Or like you got to give me this and in order for me to feel some type of affection towards you. So I get it. I've been in that situation before. This girl asked me for fucking like $2,000 for school. I was like, yeah, nah, it's not worth
Just a little bit, just to tell you guys
it.
about
Nah.
this. And thank you guys for listening to me. You know, it gave me a chance to tell you guys my story a bit. And basically,
See, he's doing it for likes, bro. He has to. He caught on to the method. It was just like, yeah. Cause look, people like are making these videos now, and look, he's all over the place.
me and mine are getting married.
Bless his heart. I feel bad for everyone who has to deal with harassment
I said the same exact thing. This is why I like this guy. This guy's awesome.
like this, because this is harassment. Even though he's a moron, this is still harassment. Because I can only imagine how many types of people like this
I don't want to say that. Glad he did. Educational.
that these streamers have to deal with that aren't exposing themselves online like this dude. But Shelbo, apparently he's still in California, apparently getting married to AI Pokimane, and I guess he's just gonna continue living a real life version of the movie Her. Okay, wait, hold up. Hold up. Okay, I was gonna end the video here until I found his YouTube channel and his website and his blog. And it's safe to say the rabbit hole continues quite a bit.
Ever since I moved out here to California, I've been homeless myself.
He just looks progressively worse and worse, and I feel so bad for this man.
And you know what? I guess I said, you know what? I want to experience it. How is it
Experience what? Being homeless? The fuck? I'm getting upset, bro. Like, come on.
to be homeless? And you know what, guys? It's not good at all.
Who could have seen that one coming? So then he also posted this video titled, "What's it like dating Pokimane?"
We're gonna move a bit forward to when we started dating, officially started dating. Now, we've been talking on Twitter. You guys may not have noticed that. When she would say certain things on Twitter, like give me a hug. I love you guys.
You may not have noticed.
She was really saying it to me. She was speaking to me directly through her audience.
Right. Okay.
We have been having lots of discussions in the bedroom. Lots of discussions in the bedroom. Does that make her anything less of a woman? Absolutely not. It makes her more of a woman, and I love her for it.
Dude is getting freaky with an AI Pokimane chatbot. And he is definitely not dropping this whole chase for Pokimane because he's now celebrating dating her for 4 months alone.
Iman Anez, I would like to wish you a happy 4-month anniversary. There's been a lot of ups and a lot of downs, a lot of twists and a lot of turns, but through it all, we've been able to stay together no matter what's been going on. And despite everyone saying different things about us, despite people calling me delusional, despite everything that's been going on, we will stay together. Our love is stronger than anything in any situation.
So when does this stop? I mean, it is getting past.
A moral of the story? Love yourself. Please. If you don't do anything, love yourself, dog. Fuck.
The point where it's creepy. But he also has a blog where he talks about exploring the best of California. So it goes, on February 17, 2024, I took a journey to California for the Streamers Awards, and it was very inexpensive to get there. I took a plane, and it was very excitant to travel over the clouds as I headed on my 3-hour flight. The days leading up to it all were all in preparation, ready to meet other streamers in attendance, but alas, I landed at the airport late for the show and took the connector to the Uber and taxi pickup, and quickly found out I didn't have enough to get to the show and back. So I waited at the airport for my flight back. I may have missed the show, but at least...
Why do people go places when they don't have money? Like, Traveling with your hopes and dreams is insane.
I gotta travel. Come on, dude. But despite the liquidity issues with traveling, he's apparently quite the entrepreneur. Because here on his website, he sells backpacks, he sells shirts, quite a lot of other stuff. Because he also sells services like videography for $300 an hour, video editing for $100 an hour, photography for $100 an hour. And obviously, if I'm picking a photographer, I'm picking the one guy with one single stock image on his website with zero portfolio. But that's not it. He can also be your social media manager for only $1,000 an hour. And I mean, hey, if you pay him more, he might spell manager correctly. And he also does home visits for $100 an hour.
That's why I'm saying, like, I'm struggling to believe this guy's fully capable of just taking care of himself. Because look, he's just, it's not all there. The infrastructure's there, but like, the details are just scattered, bro. It's wild. It's really wild. So I'm trying not to laugh, but it's like, I feel like he's showing he's very smart and logical. Homie built a website, has a whole business, everything, selling merch. But, and you blocked her. You started this by blocking her, so I don't even know how you got there. Learn from this.
I don't know what that entails, but I can only assume that Pokimane would pay a security team more than that to make sure he doesn't visit. Then if we continue down the list, we have Shelbo's Meatloaf and Rice on the same site beside all of those digital services.
Again, Exhibit 999. My man.
Then you can get that for $20 an hour. Then finally, you can pay $6,000 for 45 minutes of financial advising. Yes, from the homeless man in California who thinks he's marrying Pokimane. $6,000 for 45 minutes. Totally reasonable that his rates are higher than Merrill Lynch. Shelbo is a fascinating character, to put it lightly, but he also links to his actual Facebook on some of his social medias, and according to his Facebook, he's single. So that's quite the contradiction from his online videos, but maybe he just forgot to update that, even though he's on his 4-month anniversary with AI Pokimane, and or I guess someone who's operating the AI Pokimane chatbot. I feel bad for him, but I also feel bad for these streamers like Pokimane who have to deal with people like him, because that can be horrifying. And at best,
I didn't even touch on that subject. He's absolutely right. This is the shit that people have to go through. And that sucks for both parties involved, you know? Because it's like, from what we've seen, he's not being aggressive, you know? I mean, he's being very weird and over the top. In a way, you could say it's like aggressive movement. But he's not, you know, hopefully, like, cursing her out and stuff, you know, because he feels like he's in contact with her, I guess, but honestly, gotta let Jesus take the wheel in this one.
Best case scenario, it's incredibly creepy. But I guess for everyone else out there, don't get scammed. I guarantee you that Pokimane won't be in your DMs asking you for money. Shelbo, the sooner you stop paying this grifter who's LARPing as Pokimane, the better. And hopefully you find some help and stop harassing famous.
Yo, grifting and LARPing is hilarious. And also, he's correct. Stop harassing famous people. Like, it's not worth it. Bro, God bless you. And also, too, anyone, if you're watching this video, please learn from this. Don't be like this guy. Don't be like Shelbo. Like and subscribe, my man Atozi. I'm gonna drop the link in the bio. And God bless anyone who's going through this, because please learn from this. This is crazy. And don't harass famous people. Don't do it. Don't harass anyone. Honestly, just don't.